This is Kumamoto Sanctuary, a parking lot. We will go up from here. We will go up to the side of the signboard. This is it. This is Kumamoto Sanctuary, a hill above the town of Ukeshi. This is enclosure. They are approaching us. There are 48 chimpanzees living here. The chimp sitting on the tower's steel pylon is Chico, female. She is in her 30s. She is in her 40s of age, Haruna. Born in a wild, and she is a Kina. This chimpanzee has been treated for hepatitis and has fully recovered. Many of the chimpanzees here are chimpanzees used for medical experiments. Approximately 40 years ago, she was artificially injected with the hepatitis C virus as part of a medical experiment. Kumamoto Sanctuary is originally a private chimpanzee medical science facility, and then Kyoto University took over in 2011. This is a facility where chimpanzees can live out the rest of their lives in peace. Some individuals have been confined to small spaces for 30 to 40 years since being inoculated with the virus. A child was captured in the African forest and separated from its mother, brought for human purposes. Since chimpanzees were brought here by humans for human purposes, I believe it is the responsibility of humans to take care of them until the end. We won't give up until the last one. We want to treat all chimpanzees persistently infected with the hepatitis C virus. Kumamoto Sanctuary conducted 3 crowdfunding campaigns to treat 8 chimpanzees who had been administered hepatitis C, raising 57 million yen, about $50,000, and treating all of the chimpanzees. However, only 3 chimps, Shubu, Sai, and Akina, were fully cured. 2 chimps, Candy and Yukio, were unable to recover because they had a resistant virus. 3 chimps, Kumiko, Susumu, and Musashi, suffered from cancer induced by hepatitis. Rather than placing an unnecessary burden on them and removing the cancer cells, we want to improve their quality of life for the rest of their lives and enable them to live as normal a life as possible. With the adoption of 3 chimpanzees in 2012, the number of chimpanzees used for medical purposes in Japan has now dropped to 0. The chimpanzees who endured painful medical experiments are now living peaceful lives. This is a bonobo in Kumamoto Sanctuary. There are other animals besides chimpanzees. They are known as the most close to human beings. They came here from the American zoos in 2013. This is the only place where bonobo lives in Japan. Chimpanzees are aggressive. They fight over each other in groups. On the other hand, they also have some human-like traits, such as using a lot of tools in the wild. Chimpanzees are good at using tools. They are good at throwing things at the staff while shooting. On the other hand, bonobo is a little different. Bonobos don't use tools, but they're friendly with each other within the group. They are peaceful, and when different groups mix together they don't fight like chimpanzees. He has never been seen in wild animals in the wild. The characteristic of this cycle is that he appears in a moment when he feels like fighting. If he feels like fighting, he can do other things. He can do other things and solve them. This is the pattern of his actions. He succeeded in putting the moment in the camera. He was able to see other things that he thought would be a fight with food. First, he is more active than eating. He is more active than eating. It's like, let's make dinner together and eat together. If a fight is about to break out, hoka equals sexual activity. Before eating, they engage in some kind of sexual activity and get to know each other. Professor Hirai is very close to the bonobos, and they even invite him to play tag with them. But there are some things he doesn't like. Apparently, he doesn't like female bonobos. Unlike chimpanzees, bonobos have a female-dominated society. In bonobos, several females gather together to take charge of the group. If you bring in another female bonobo, the two bonobos will team up and defeat the male. Therefore, they are divided into groups with more males or with only females. When I get close, the females get together and try to stab me with branches or do other mean things. Of course, male bonobos do not become attached to just anyone. When they approach the bonobo together, the bonobos are kind to Hirai, but their attitude towards the reporter is different, telling him not to go near him. There are few studies in the world that measure the cognitive functions of bonobos, so many new discoveries are expected. By studying the behavior, ecology, and minds of creatures close to humans, such as chimpanzees and bonobos, one of our aims is to answer the question, what is a human being? We would be happy if we could create an environment where they can live as peacefully and calmly as possible.